Oh, that's interesting. Well, looks like we're live. Welcome to 2018, everyone. Hey, Thomas, how's it going, man? A lot warmer where you're at. We had a heat wave today. We hit 8. That's Fahrenheit, but still, in yours is like negative 12. Hey, Fuzz, how's it going, man? Rocky Wolf, welcome. Hey, Devon. It is cold here. Like I said, we had a heat wave. We got to a whole 8 today. Happy New Year, Fuzz. Happy New Year to everybody. Let's hope 2018. My 2018 is starting out a little messed up. Our refrigerator crapped out on us just before New Year. And then just tonight, my phone died. This was the workhorse of my channel, and I was watching a video Devon sent me while I was at Menards with my wife. Put it in my pocket, come home, took it out of my pocket, and the screen started acting funny. Then it locked up. So I tried messing with it, and it kept getting worse. Now if you put the battery in and try turning it on, it makes a hissing, weird noise from down in the bottom area. So, yay. Oh, we got a brand new fridge, Fuzz. Thanks, Rocky. So yeah, I just kind of, I got to hunt after I get off here tonight. I got to hunt for a new phone because you know how it is. You lose all your connection to everything on these. Try to find out if I should get another V20 or upgrade to the V30. I don't know. I like having the removable battery. The V30 doesn't. So, well, tonight's not really going to have much of a format to it because, like I said, I've been dealing with a couple other things all day. You know, I don't know if there's anything you guys want to talk about, or just pretty much I'm getting ready to make another trailer for 2018. Got a lot to do on that. I don't know, I've had some people ask me if I should do more outtakes videos. Probably do some of that too. But Devon sent me a video from Exploring with Josh, and this is the link to it right there. And he's talking a little bit about clickbait, but not only clickbait. He goes on about how some people are watering down exploring. And I kind of agree. I mean, I don't have the freedom he does to go to other countries where I can add as much history as I'd like. And I know some of us would like to add more history than we do. But sometimes you can't add a lot of history, or somebody will find the site and destroy it. He was talking about how people are destroying sites, going and doing stupid crap, and turning exploring into something it isn't. I kind of... Hey, Jewel. Hey, Devon, welcome back. But yeah, he did talk about clickbait stuff and stuff a little bit, but no, it's unfortunately one of the guys he mentioned, one of the groups he mentioned does a lot of. I find they do a lot of clickbait because they always act like they're being chased by somebody. Hey, you see that person? Oh my God, they're chasing us. You never see anybody. Hey, Jewel. Oh, we're doing okay, hon. But no, it's just, but he was talking about how it is being watered down. And there are some where he can't. Yeah, I saw the Logan Paul thing, and there was one of the Urbex pages I was on Facebook. They were really going after him, and he don't give a rat's butt. But Josh is right. There are too many people out there destroying crap anymore. Finding pristine stuff is hard. It really is. In fact, it's almost near impossible. But yeah, you got to really protect your sites. It's just, I don't know. It's just too many people. I think exploring, getting in the mainstream, I still think it's a good thing because we're going to look less and less like thieves the more people get out there. But I wish I could share the history of more of my sites a lot more. But some people do it anyway. I know a few have gotten in some good trouble for it. But, Josh was right about a lot of it, but He only said a little about clickbait. He actually went more on about the watering down of exploring, where a lot of people are doing it for the wrong reasons. They're just doing it for views. They're just doing it for this. And even some of the big guys, some of the good guys, I've seen them in their titles put red kind of bloody letters or bright red lettering and a picture of a demon almost from the game Doom or something in their titles to show something. Unfortunately, a few of Josh's friends could almost be considered at a lot more clickbait, a little more clickbaity, but I mean, there's a fine line, but I don't know. To me, clickbait is if you're lying about something, showing something and it isn't there, saying something blatantly to purposely lie, like the whole found dead bodies thing. Hey, Tay, how's it going, man? But no, it's, I think either your title or your thumbnail are a blatant lie. The most seen exploring video in history, which outshows one of Josh's, is kind of a clickbait. No, it's not kind of. It's a lying thumbnail. It's got a house. It's got a picture of an old Lamborghini in front of it and everything else. What's that got? 14 million views. It's that was a blatantly lying thumbnail. The cars they found were nowhere near Lamborghinis or anything else. Yeah, I bet you do, Tay. Well, Devon, I know Jewel. Why Jewel asked, because honestly, I'm still a little bit peeved about that video. I mean, a 50-minute video where you only kind of backed me at the end. You kind of backed me off and on. Did kind of call cut my stuff clickbait. Don't much. So, I mean, I'm still not overly happy with that. And to use it without asking was still a little much when I knew I was going to do my personal stuff on there. But yeah, that video we're talking about is the most viewed Urbex video ever, even how it does Josh's. But it's a purely lying thumbnail. There is no Lamborghini in there, no old Lamborghini. The house is not quite what it's made up to be. And it's not quite that cold here today, but it's still like negative 15 or something Celsius here. I don't know what the wind is. The wind has really come up. But Josh was right that there's too much watering down of exploring. Exploring was go look at this. If you can share history, do it. But sometimes you can't, or people find places. One of my latest videos, I tried to share a little more history. The orphanage. But if I shared too much, people would find that and really, it's so little graffiti and torn up right now and almost nothing broken up in it. But I can just see people just destroying it. And that you really want to share more history. I know more history of a lot of these sites. Even the military base. I'd love to share more, but boy, you share it, people get in there. And sometimes, even if the government doesn't know I made the video, they might overlook. But if I start sharing, other people get in there, they could, kind of throw that at me. There's a lot of places out there like that. Josh is a little more lucky. This is not a shot at Josh. I think him and his crew is one of the best things that ever happened to Urbex. They're getting it more mainstream. But I wish I could share as much history as he does. He gets to go to places where you can do that and not really get in much trouble. Yeah, it is cold as hell. I mean, it's just this weather way below normal. I don't want to talk about the global warming. I don't remember any day in July where it was 30 degrees above normal for 5 days. I mean, jeez. Yeah, remember, Fuzz, you and I's idea of warm weather is totally different than Tay's. Tay's is like anything above freezing. The situation was stupid, but those guys erased a lot. Sorry, go back to the video. Some issues we talked about, some clickbait people a while back, some people attacking YouTubers and a lot of other stuff here recently. They erased a lot on that. You go through, if you go through back through now, it looks like a disjointed conversation. Some people are totally gone because me, they went after very minor. My little arguments with them was very minor compared to the 3 or 4 other YouTubers they blatantly went after. There's a lot of the discussion with Lang, who is a pure stills guy and an amazing good stills guy. They went after him just because he defended that video is just fine. He doesn't see a problem. But yeah, I know. See, Devon, I know you said something at the end, but problem is, look at our exploring videos. Even the best ones, a lot of people don't watch all the way through. How many people? Urbex TV, man, what's up? I changed my lighting. If I'm crisper, I usually have the light over here brighter, and I think it kind of washes it out a little bit, and it's kind of a weird angle, so I turned it down for once. But no, Devon, the problem is you backed me up more in the last 8 minutes. Some of that needed to be closer to the front because then a lot of people, the 4 or 5 now I've had on my personal Facebook kind of got on my butt. They never watched it that far. And that's kind of what I'm worried about. It's nice to see that Urbex TV is still alive. And he's going to be taking a trip. Going to be getting back out on the road here coming up. That's great. Sorry, after my bad day and trying to install a fridge and that whining noise you hear upstairs, my wife doing some wall repair and stuff where we're building a new pantry up. Because we had to move a bunch of stuff to put the new fridge in. All fun. And then, Brandon, you came in late. And my main video making and keep up device, my phone totally died. You put the battery and turn it on now, it makes a really bad hissy, squealy noise in this end. And it insists that it's got headphones plugged in before the screen died. So I get to hunt for a phone tonight. Hey, Adjusta! How's it going, man? Yeah, it was nice to see Urbex TV put something out. In fact, I gotta get online there tonight, later, and go through some more vids. I got some stuff to catch up on. Boy, this cold weather, though, I'm telling you, I'm glad I've got a lot. And look, I'm in New Zealand. This cold weather has got me very happy that I built up a buffer. Because, man, I want to be able to keep showing everybody things. And honestly, I get stir crazy in the winter and look for something. So hopefully I can, all winter, I can show people some stuff to look at and keep them happy and going nuts. But yeah, it's not all of what I got coming up is perfect. Some of it is. I bet in New Zealand likes to give me stuff. He's like, oh, you got to be getting tired of my old houses. I've got 4 or 5 easily old houses. 2 or 3 pretty strict hotels to come up during the winter. But I have some amazing places. I got a water park, a great old theater that I'm still so thankful they let us into. I've got, there's a lot of good places I've got. And this is my list of clips and images to go through to try to see what I want for my 2018 trailer. But yeah, it's just yeah, Jewel was, I don't know, everybody should notice Jewel was missing for about a week there. Yeah, dude, if you get to those churches, yeah, Devon, let me know if you get to those churches. But man, just do me a favor, be careful what you post about people. And I really pride myself on not being clickbaity. I do this because I love it. I did this for 30 years before I ever got on YouTube. I wouldn't have done it that long. I could have got on YouTube a long time ago. And I never did. I don't do clickbait. My one title was being funny. If you think I'm going to run into zombies in the middle of the daylight at a graveyard, I was posting it around Halloween just trying to be funny. So I actually found that personally insulting that you kind of said I was clickbaity. I go out of my way not to. My titles don't lie. I don't make up fake pictures. I use bits right out of them. I mean, I put a smiley face on my last vid, and and the one where we set off the alarm, but we did set off an alarm. Thanks, Isaac. Yeah, man. I actually don't know what happened because strangely, all the time my views were going way up. My subscribers are pretty much steady. And then suddenly, strangely, my views have dropped down a decent amount lately. But my subscribers jumped up a good amount suddenly. It's just weird. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Well, it's nice to see that the other side of the planet being represented in here between Augusta and New Zealand. But no, it's just... I'm not finished. Oh, sorry, Devon. I'm just one last thing. I really did feel insulted. I've been doing this for a long time. I go out of my way not to be clickbaity. I've sat here with my wife a bunch of times when I'm trying to be funny on titles, but I'm like, is that clickbaity? Is that... She goes, no. She'll tell... She's good at telling me if that's in there enough or not. So... See... I just... But other than... Oh, man. I just want to get over that. But, anybody did not see Exploring with Josh's video he just posted, go check it out. Whether you are an urban explorer, have a good one, Justin. Thanks for coming by, man. I know what time it is there. Well, not too bad there. But it's tomorrow. But, go check out Josh's video. It's not so much the clickbait part he talks about. I really got to me. He really only touched on that. He really went into the watering down and the damage that's going on in Urbex right now. And I really hope... I don't know. That's maybe the one downside to Urbex getting out there more. I know some of the guys yell, don't like the name Urbex. I call it exploring. I call it Urbex. I call it all of them. But, the zombie thing, it wasn't clickbait. It's straight being funny. If anybody clicked on it thinking they're going to see zombies when it's definitely a daytime video, Rosie, hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Oh, Zeke, you don't know. You just had this problem. Man in New Zealand just got over this problem. His main baby died. So mine did, Zeke. So you may see a video of me destroying this. Because that noise this thing made internally and the smell that come out of it, it's done. But did pull my micro SD. I may try to hook it to the computer just to see if there's anything on it I can pull off. Oh, joy. Alright, guys. Let's try to keep it a little frisky in here tonight. But I am looking forward to a great 2018. I mean, it's been great meeting all you guys. This has been one of the best things. I went all these years exploring. I explored with people over the years, and I had a great time. And this has just actually expanded. This has actually expanded my love of exploring. Even some of the problems lately with some dinguses on Facebook, which I've just gone to, like Projerico said, ignore. There's always going to be haters and people that just make us look bad. But this has expanded my love of it even more. Have a good one, Zeke. Thanks for stopping in, man. But, it's just... I really... sorry, I lost my track there saying something to Zeke. I think this is just... I really love what is here on YouTube. It's more community. I'm meeting more people to collaborate with. I've had some good collaborations over the years. So angry I lost all that stuff. Rocky, that'd be great, man. I mean, you can ask Fuzz and everybody else in here. I'm already setting up collaborations for next year. Urbex TV sounds like he's going to try to go to Detroit with some of us for a little... Kind of sound like an Urbex get-together. I'm not sure, Rosie. What's your Facebook group? You can put it on here if you want. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, Rocky, I'm already setting up collaboration. Sorry, this is a little disjointed tonight because, one of those days. Dead refrigerator, dead phone. Fun day. Freezing. And gotta love block heaters in your pickup trucks. Oh, Rosie, you want to? Yes! Yes, I know Rosie, yes. I talked to her because she came from Rob Adventures. A very crazy man who doesn't mind camping and hanging out in this cold weather. I think he should go up and hang out with Urbex TV in Canada. But hey, Urbex TV, if you want to hook up with Bouncer B and Tay and come down, Lang said he does not mind a group. We will find places to explore. I'm planning on probably being there for explorers 2 or 3 days. Because that is a long drive for me. It's like 3 or 4 hours for you guys. It's about 8 to 9 hours for me. So I have to stop in the middle to do therapy. So yeah, this is. I'm setting things up now. As I want to meet people. See, urban exploring is not just seeing the places, but you can see with other people that really love seeing all this and sharing it and recording it just like you do. That is so great. I mean, Lang Straub I explored with this year. Billy Wade and his fiance. Tenzo Roku. Check out his channel, by the way. His Urbex is kind of his newer thing. But my God, they do this thing where they do cool kung fu videos. It's just amazing. But Tenzo Roku and his friend, I supported them. And it's been great this year. And I want to explore with more people. I don't mind doing it by myself, but I think meeting new people is part of this. Oh yeah, I got mods, Devon. I finally figured out how to do it here a couple days ago. I was going to start 1 or 2 of my vlog channels tonight, but I'm going to start 2. Not really much to do with exploring, so I'm not really going to bring up much here. But since Junior here went down, it kind of put that back a little bit. One of my vlogs is going to be more about my lung problem. I'm not too popular in the other CF communities because I'm kind of a militant CFer. I'm not a give up. I kind of fight it pretty hard. No, Rosie, I am in Illinois. Illinois-Iowa border. Mississippi River is like 4 miles from me. Rosie, I am in what they call the Quad Cities. It's made up of more than 4 cities, so I don't know where they got quad, but it's about a 400,000 person, pretty rurally city metro area. A little bit of this, a little of that. Welcome. Yeah, Rosie, you're in Tennessee. I think I said something about wanting to come down there. There was an old nuclear plant. Not much left of it. Part of it's a park. I'm not sure any's left now. I tried to get down there for last year. Didn't run out of time. But, no, I'm going to meet Fuzz this year, one way or another. I know it's a long drive for me. My first trip is going to be Detroit. Lang is a great guy. We got plenty of places up there. It sounds like Bouncer B's going to go. Tay's going to go. And maybe Urbex TV. That'll be a blast. Wait till you guys meet Lang. You'll have a great time. He is pure stills, but man, can that boy take a picture. Rocky, where are you again? I can't remember where you were. Nash Vegas. That's nice, Rosie. Don't get sick. Ugh. Nah. I don't know. Fuzz is going to be a long drive, and I'm hoping on the way to Fuzz's house, I can find a lot more stuff on the way. Because I can't, as somebody that does like exploring, even I can't justify, just for the love of it, a 13-hour each-way drive, if I did it nonstop, each way, without more in between, because that's a lot of money and time. A lot of work on a lot of rough on my lungs. Bronx, New York. Ooh. Rocky, don't you have some good stuff out there? Man, I've seen some East Coast images that are just amazing. Yes, I do, Jewel. Especially when I'm jacked on caffeine and I've had a rough day. And I didn't set up anything this is going to be about, so everything got sidetracked. Yeah, Rosie, I've actually ran into a few for some friends. I've sent a couple to Rob to give Rob some nice explorers out there. I think he's going to check at least one of them out. So that I'd appreciate it, Rosie. And let me know if you need anything around this area. I have a good amount of stuff. If you watch any of my videos and you want to know where something is, I share with legitimate explorers. And usually I ask to look at some of your exploring stuff, and legitimate explorers I share with. I have had to be careful, as I had a few that I found out were people that damage stuff. Not saying you are, trust me. We all know what's going on around the hobby these days. Message on Facebook, my friend. Let's try to move and be happy. Oh, I'm not going to hang on to stuff, Devon. It's New Year, man. Wow, you don't really? Wow, Rosie, that's a whew. So what do you just promote and so wait a second. Now, are you like Jewel? Jewel's like our den mother, and also she really keeps us together. And not just us as urban explorers. She's got a lot of groups of people she really helps and watches out for. I mean, it's amazing how she keeps so much of her little world intact while keeping ours intact. That's why we call, see, like Fuzz said, Jewel really is our den mother. She's kind of the core of a lot of YouTube. I think a lot of YouTube people would get lost and not realize what's going on, especially with the notification issues lately. I cleaned some people off and re-up their channels and hit the notifications again, and only even some of the new ones after I redid it have come back to giving me notifications. I know Devon, I don't think Devon's gave me a notification. Urbex TV, I got his notifications. Fuzz, I do not get your notifications. Jewel, I didn't get your notifications, and I don't know if I'm getting any of yours yet because it hasn't dinged. So it's just been, You have a group on Facebook, Rosie. Well, trust me, keep sharing it, and if you want to send it to me, Rosie, my Gmail is the same as my name on here. I am exploring with CF pretty much anywhere I'm at on social media. And I am going to keep this totally separate from any of my vlog channels. I will try not to do much back and forth unless I do on my regular vlog, which is going to be God knows knowing me. If you get to know me better, you'll know I will just go off on a tangent, even worse than here. But if it's something about Urbex, I'll mention it here. Yeah, I think I got that one, Devon. Yeah, okay. Well, that's great, Rosie. I mean, do you do this for a living too, or is this pretty much your fun? Because I know a lot of people enjoy seeing how many numbers. I know of so many people have done that. Exactly, Jewel. Fuzz, wait a second. Fuzz, you had a live stream? See, I didn't get any notification. See, Jewel came and got me once or twice because dude behind the camera, I got his notifications on. No notification. Jewel came and got me. Thanks a little bit. I appreciate you coming by, hon. I do, I do. And you have a good night and stay warm. Ugh. Harmon Vlogs. Him and I messaged a little bit because I commented on some of his videos. Just wow. Wow. That's really good, Rosie. Whew, congrats. Oh, you did the Bean Boozled challenge? Did you get the nasty sweat sock flavored ones? Oh, April Lett was doing that. And I was watching her stream a while back. And I thought a couple was going to make her throw up. You just load video, Rocky? I don't know, Devon. Hey, I got a question for Devon. I know you and Jewel, actually Jewel also. I know you're both more into the paranormal than I am. What'd you think about what Josh was saying about some of the paranormal stuff and exploring? He didn't really seem to care for it very much. He actually he kind of seemed to say it was watering down Urbex. But I don't get it gets for Ouija board people are destroying things. I've never seen too many paranormal people with a Ouija board destroying sites, but maybe I heard that wrong, but I don't know. My wife was trying to talk to me about a cabinet she wanted needed for the kitchen. The rotten egg one. See, yeah, I think April tried that one. Her daughter did. That's okay, Devon. Hey, I'm not the only guy in the game. I'm never angry if people want to go watch another stream, too. Yeah, but what is that? He also said something, Devon, about people with Ouija boards and destroying sites, and I don't see Ouija board people as that. Rosie, Josh is actually, him and the Exploring Crew, I remember when they started coming on, when they came on YouTube. I've already been exploring for 20 plus years. But I'm a big fan of theirs, and a lot of these guys here know I really think those guys are great, proper people. Oh, they, more than any celebrity, I would love to meet like the proper people. Exploring with Josh, Cody, just because I think they've done amazing for this, for Urbex in general. So yeah, I watched Josh, I watched Cody. I think Cody's cinematography is probably some of the best on YouTube. Yeah, Jules. See, there was a while back, somebody said Josh had been caught putting, there's red paint in some tunnels or some stuff, so I don't know. Why would you leave a Ouija board in a cemetery? Sorry, if I wander for a little bit, Jewel, this is actually me just going off people's comments at the moment. What's with I don't know why he's done like Ouija. Everybody's got their thing. See, Rosie, when Adam the Woo, I found Adam the Woo, funny story. I found Adam the Woo a good while ago while researching for my own vlog channel. I had a title picked out trying to make sure I was okay with my title. Then I ran into his channel and I had a bunch of health related and work issues that stopped me from doing my vlog. Became a big fan of his and watched him up until he stopped. Then recently he started up again. But I know I did register my vlog channel. It's under my name. But I know I'm going to catch some help from some of his fans saying, oh, you're trying to copy off Adam, which I'm really not. I had the name picked up before I even heard of him, but I'm waiting for that. Carpetbagger he's fun. But I really like Adam the Woo. I don't know why. I really enjoy watching him. That's okay, Jewel. You ain't got nothing for me either. They haven't done hats or shirts or nothing. This fridge and phone thing's going to put my money in a tight spot. Wow, Rosie. See, now, even more than normal movie star celebrities, I like the YouTube people more because I believe a lot of them, not all of them. There are definitely some that put on a persona to come on here. Which, if you want to talk to anybody that has met me, I don't. I'm me. Okay, Devon. I thought there was a comment in there where he said something about Ouija board people, and they're, I said I was at Menards and my wife was talking to me about a cabinet, so I wasn't sure. But I think I would rather meet somebody like Alan LeWoo than I would Bruce Willis. And I love the movie Die Hard, one of my favorite movies. By the way, one of the best Christmas movies ever. That's my wife up there doing something. God knows what she's doing in my house. That can't be good. She's trying to worry me up there. Exploration Unknown. Wow, there's another good one. Yeah, Thumping Up is frightening me. Wow, Rosie, you really keep good company. I'm impressed you've stopped by my tiny little corner of the world. Yeah, you guys are more into the paranormal than I am, but I think it's all what you think of it. I explore with anybody. I explored with somebody one time that was super occultist, kind of. Not the bad type, like pentagrams, but believed in a lot of heavy spirits. He was really kind of fun to explore with. Wow. I appreciate that, Rosie. I'm glad he does. I mean, I like Rob. And I know it's weird. People like my parents can't understand when you say, I like this person or this person on YouTube is my friend or something. I don't think some of these people understand you can get a feel for somebody over time. And Rob is a very genuine guy. He's great at taking advice. He gives some good advice. It's nice. And he was worried a while back about his channel, but he's got a great name for it, Rob Adventures. He doesn't want to just do it, Abandoned, and he doesn't have to with his nice name. You typoed your own name, Devon? Yes, you did. See, I am glad yeah, Rob just did a review on an action cam, which me and Devon have talked about. I have a real crappy one. It's the Akai. We know it, or the Akaso, sorry. It sucks. We know it sucks. But for what I use it for, it's done the job. Tell you what, my little Akaso makes an amazing dash cam and vlogs really good in the car for my windshield mount. Yeah, Fuzz. One way or another, I'm going to meet up with him probably on my way to you or another trip. Because he'd be great. I think he's getting his feet into this. I think he's really going to love it. Hey, I kind of like my little Akaso, Devon, for what I paid for it. I even made a little mount for my Akaso to go on top of tiny radio control cars so I could drive along, get really cool shots with it. Don't ask. I do stuff like that. Took some drone shots in the snow the other day, which I haven't had to pull off yet. I want to see how good it looks. I made little vent covers for my drone. Flew it in the snow, and I want to see how that came out. You know, Devon, I'd love to explore with anybody on here. Like I said, I'd rather meet Urbex TV, you, exploring with Josh, God knows. Anybody doing this is more in my wheelhouse as people I'd like to meet. I'd like to meet Fuzz. I'd like to meet a lot of people. To me, that's a bigger, cool thing. When I met Lang, Billy, and Tenzo Roku and stuff this year, that was that to me was better than meeting a celebrity. And I've met people that did Star Trek. Thanks, Rosie. I mean, Fuzz is just plain fun. Jewel keeps everybody going. Yeah. If I had the money, Devon, I'd have a GoPro, but I just don't have the money right now. I bought a drone. And honestly, the drone has given me so much more. As long as DJI stops screwing it up, I mean. The last two updates to the DJI 4 app have made huge amounts of people angry. And they may be losing customers now. They're that bad. And I'm glad I downgraded to an earlier version when I could and turned off my auto updates. The drone has been a godsend. So I can't wait. Dude! What's up, man? You did survive your New Year's party. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, Adjuster from Australia and Isaac was here for a while too. Just we're just having a round table tonight. Really not didn't have a lot to really openly just go on about. I've had a rough week or so anyway. Our new fridge and yeah, I guess Zeke must have jinxed my phone, so it died. So I get to go find another one tomorrow. Sounds like the processor fried in it. Devon, my drone, I think you can get it for $100 less now. The DJI Spark Flymore kit was $700. The drone itself is amazing. It's the danged app where you got some of your functionality and stuff in it. They keep updating and making it worse. They've messed the drone up sometimes for me when the drone is amazing. Oh, Rosie, you know, dude. If you don't, dude behind the camera is not only my go-to tech guy, but also he's just all-around great guy. His channel is fun, and he's got some amazing interviews lately. Well, dude, my health has been so-so. It's taken a lot of extra time doing my therapy, but I think I'm picking it back up. I want to stay out of the hospital for another 3 months or so if I can, and maybe go in just before exploring season kicks in. That'd be ideal for me if I could stay out till then go into the exploring season right away, healthy as possible. Yeah, Devon, go to Amazon and look up the DJI Spark Flymore kit, though. NTL Vlogs. I've checked that out. I see it for drone stuff and information. A lot of times I watch Drone Valley or iCopta. Watch those guys. They're really good. Drone Valley's here in America. iCopta's in Britain, and they got some good vids on drone stuff. But DJI, best drones, but boy, they need to work on their software stuff. I do love the little drones. He's done. I can't wait to go through and make some drone compilation videos coming out this winter. A couple of them where I run into a lot of things on that little drone. It's bounced off some walls, pavement. It's one thing about that drone you cannot do with a Mavic. You crash a Mavic more than once or twice, you're going to break something. These Spike collabs, Devon? You mean by myself? Where do I want to go this year? Or probably going to be by myself because my wife can't get the more time off, and I don't know anybody in that area. I want to go to New Orleans. I know everybody's been there, and once again, I do this because I love it. I want to go Six Flags Jazzland. I want to get in there, and I want to go through that place. It's also a old abandoned amusement park. Not too far from Jewel I'd like to get into, but I'm not sure how much is left. I got to talk to the owner. I got his number. I might check that one out. I don't know anybody there. So, yeah. Yeah, the DJI Spark right now, Rosie, if that's what your friend has, be careful. Because the Spark, actually, all DJI's drones are having some issues right now. So people are ticked. They've made it worse, and I guess they've made another patch now on the newer update, so you can't retrograde like I did. So I'm glad I retrograded when I did, so mine works good. Yeah, see, Fuzz, Six Flags is on my must-see list. There's also a building that RNK All Day and Josh did about a month later, I think, because he did it right during or after the time him and RNK hung out here recently. Had an old bowling alley in it. Oh, I'd love to get in that building. Can't remember where it was, but yeah. Oh, man. I can hook you up a NOLA DJ. Who's that, Rosie? Despite traveling out of town to collect. I want to go, like I said, I want to go to New Orleans. I also would like to head back east. I'm going back to Gary, Indiana this year. That's not far from me. I can be there in 3-4 hours, which to me is close. Oh, he's in New Orleans? That's great, Rosie. That is great. I appreciate that very much. um, I do want to go to. Like I said, I want to go back to Gary, Indiana. There's at least 4 or 5 places I want to go through there. I want to go to New Orleans if I can get there. And there's some places in Missouri I want to go to. And a lot of these are going to be me by myself. Which I have no problem exploring by myself. Or sorry, I'm going to write down notes here. So I still do believe in hand notes sometimes. Makes life easier. Paris catacombs are okay. Okay, this is going to sound really weird. I've never been too heavy claustrophobic until my last illness earlier in the year where I was very sick for a whole month. Suddenly, MRIs never bothered me, nothing. When I could barely breathe and they stuffed me in an MRI or tipped me some angles and I really close to suffocating, now I suddenly am claustrophobic. So I'm not sure if I can do well in that. No, Jewel, the catacombs are still accessible. There's too many areas to cut off, actually. It's a whole city underground there. Well, that'd be great, Rosie. I just wrote it down. I will check it out. Yeah, I don't mind collaborating with. I like to collaborate. I think it's great to go with somebody and have fun. I lost my exploring partner this year because he's got to play more video games. So it's video games are more important than getting off your butt, I guess. That's about the most bitter I've shown a little towards it, but it is what it is. I'm still on. Oh man. No, that's what's wrong. That's my main ones right now, Devon. By myself, is I'm going to Missouri, to Nashville, or not Nashville. Sorry, Nashville is actually on my list because there's an old nuclear plant kind of near there that I may still be part of to get to. There's also a couple of Nike missile bases down southern Illinois, and there's Cairo, Illinois. I'd like to go to, but I guess some people were telling me that once I said I better not go by myself. So take somebody because you may need to back up because there's some rough people down there. So yeah, I don't know. Fangirl 69. Sorry, everybody. I like copy and paste, but I still like some of these notes. Okay. Makes life easier. So since I gotta figure out if I can even get all my info off my phone now since it croaked. So I got some images and some video stuff in there that oh wow, I do. I got stuff I just did in there the other day and oh my lord, it's in there. That's crap. No jumper paranormal. Wow. Have a great one, Rosie. Or are you leaving or thanks for stopping by if you are. I'm not too bad down here, Devon. It's cold outside, but we got the heat balance pretty good in our house. So I'm downstairs, but it's still pretty nice. Night, Rosie. But yeah, I've got at least 5 or 6 places that I'll probably end up going on my own. At least. I've got probably 3 or 4 collabs coming up. And the rest is all going to be... Well, the 3 or 4 collabs are going to involve multiple sites. But I really, really want to fill 2 of these this coming year in 2018. I filled a terabyte drive in my first 5.5 months in 2017. I want to fill 4 terabytes in 2018. I want to have a lot of stuff. Thanks for coming by, Rocky. Have a good one. I know, ooh, that's 11:50 there, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Stay warm out there. I don't know. There's a lot of sites I want to see. I got another friend that says there might be a few west of me in Illinois or Iowa. I mean, I might want to go for. He said he owes me a few, so he's got a list he's gonna send to me too. Yeah, you're an hour ahead too, Devon. Yeah, it's one of the things I forgot when I first went to Detroit. I lost an hour. It got later on me. Well, you won't hear the noises, Jewel. This little car is so quiet and tiny. You might hear a little electronic noise. It's like a teeny, just bigger than a Matchbox car, but like a little monster truck wheels on it. And that's what I kind of hooked the camera to. So it'd be like a mouse's point of view. If you're a mouse, that'd be what you'd be getting if I drove along with it. That's me. I figure a way to hook my cameras to anything. I've had it around my dog's neck. And then he's wagging around, and you can see him pick the ball up in his mouth, all that. See, that's what I do. A friend of mine just did some missile bases, old missile silos. A couple he has to go back to later in the year to kind of, maybe I can go see a couple of those with him. The couple he went to are flooded right now, so he's hoping they'll dry out a little more later this year. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I think he might be wrong about that. Well, Jewel, asked my wife, I do make car noises once in a while, even when I'm driving a car, sitting at a light. I'll be like, vroom, vroom. I really want a missile base this year. I want a missile base this year. I want an abandoned amusement park. I want a good hospital. I've had a couple. The best hospital I had was my first videos, but my videography was horrible. It's shaky. I don't think I'll ever be able to repair it enough to re-edit and repost it. But that was the best hospital type thing. All the stuff left in it. I need to find something like that again. Yeah, see, Devon, that's why some people do clickbait. Because of all the views. If you get 8.3 million views, you can monetize. Which I haven't monetized. I don't know when or if I will. But if you're going to monetize, 8.3 million views sure doesn't hurt. You know, I know some people that there are some exploring groups out there. Oh, these two guys, I can't remember the name. And they always clickbait. They have like 350,000 subs, I think, last time I checked. Every time they explore somewhere, it's clickbait. Every time they see somebody, they yell, oh my God, this guy's chasing us, see him, and you never see anybody. They're always running and screaming, oh my God, they almost caught us. And people watch it and subscribe to it. Breaks your heart, Devon, when there's real exploring going on out there and people just go for clickbait. You know, they say they're a big fan of urban exploring, which, no, you're a big fan of urban exploring theater. No, I think there's a big difference. I don't know, Devon. You said you got 2 churches coming up. What are your goals? I mean, I know you explore with your crew. Now, you also said you might explore without, and that maybe if I came there, you'd explore with me because you're not sure they'd want to do a group thing. But what places would you go to explore possibly by yourself this year if you go? Or how about you, Fuzz? What do you got coming up? I haven't planned quite as much as I should have so far, except for Detroit and parts of Missouri. I never did get to that mall in Missouri. I'm hoping it's still there in spring. Everybody tells me it will be there for me in spring. It's going to be if I can get in there, it'll be the biggest mall I've done or been to so far. and one of the bigger ones I've seen. But yeah, Fuzz, Devon, what do you guys got going on that you want to do by yourself or with your crew? Yeah, so many kids. Oh, you like that, Jewel? Yeah, Pajerico said he watched that part 3 times. I think I actually used that as a thumbnail or an Easter egg at the end of one of his videos. Because when we shared videos back and forth, I did an intro. And I believe it was his video I was recording that intro for, where the animals kept bumping the tripods, getting in the way. The dog kept bumping the tripod. And then she just kept getting in my way, and I ended up stepping on her. I think that actually me stepping on her is an Easter egg on one of my Jericho's videos on my channel. Because I do Easter egg a lot. A lot of people don't realize that. That lets you know how many people watch all the way through. Not all my videos, but a decent amount of them have Easter eggs. Whether it be images or a video clip, there's something at the end. Even my bloopers one had another blooper at the end. Actually, I've already started listing other bloopers because a couple people have asked me to do some more of that, and I got tons. I record and don't throw out anything. That's why I got drone crashes coming up this year. And damages. Finding it in the woods. I was just wanted to end 2017 on a happy note with the blooper reel. So I kind of think it's funny, and another side that exploring people don't see. I've got a lot of fails where we tried to get into places and couldn't find a way in. Place we checked out, couldn't. Into a place I couldn't even fly the drone was right next to the highway. Got just us driving around in the car musing. I got a lot of that by myself. A lot of it not usable, but especially when you're by yourself to 8-9 hours in a car, you start. There's a camera. You start chatting to it. Let's see. Devon's got schooled. Train roundhouse, floodgates. See, wow, apartment building. School and theater. Wow, that'd be nice. Wow. See, I want a hospital, a real good one. That's another one's got to come out this year, and I can say the hospital name, but I probably won't yet. And I won't mind sharing it when I do the video. I'm going to do history on the hospital. There's been other guys done this place, but me and Sean wanted to see it because it was just so huge. But it will... Nolarod, welcome, I guess. Let's see. Do I contact owners of property? Majority trespassing? Most of my videos are not trespassing. I contact as many people as I can. I do everything from tax assessor searches and property searches. I mail letters. I make phone calls. I stop by in person. I do all the above. Some of mine, there's been no ownership. I talk to the city. City goes, we don't own it. Company does. Talk to the company. Company says, we don't own it. The city does. No ownership. I did go in on a few that are like that. Actually, 2 or 3 of my visits last year were no ownership. There were court disputes in between their award of the court, if anything. Now, mostly you really I try to get in legally because Devon and I talked about this before. If you can get in legally, it's even better because you can just stand there. You have to worry about your lights, your noise, sneaking around, none of it. And to me, that doesn't ruin the Explorer. I'm there to see the actual place. If I have to sneak around, unfortunately, sometimes I will, but I prefer not to. Charles NASCAR man, what's up? But no, not all of mine have been totally legal. But once again, you never break, never take, never damage. So, I mean, I follow the rules, but technically, some places I've been trespassing. And as bad as that is, if I ever get caught for it, that's what an Explorer takes a chance of. I hope that answers your question, but no, not all of mine have been illegal. A majority of my illegal ones I posted a disclaimer in front of. Most of my legal ones do not have a disclaimer. That's why in a few of my places I was able to share the actual place because the owner actually says, yes, you can share this. I've had a few legal ones where they said, please don't share this location or my names. So, yeah. The big theater I did coming up soon. Well, Devon, where you live, Devon lives in a big city, and big cities, governments are jerks. I'm sorry, our government, I know people say this, but our government needs to be reminded they do work for us. They are the biggest jerks out of anybody you run into. You can run into people that are introverted, don't want you on their property, and they're nicer to you than the government people. Every time I've talked to a government person, except once, I've actually been threatened just for asking them and talking to them. Only once on this theater deal did they actually let us in and were very nice to us. And I'm going to edit 2 versions of that video because they said I can use the video no matter what. But they want to see my video, and then they're going to make a decision of whether or not I can leave their name and the location in. I'm hoping they do let me, because then I can do a lot more history of the place, which I don't get to do enough of. Because if you do go in, even legally sometimes, some people don't want you to share a site. You don't want to share it because if there's not enough security or it's closed up, well, people can get in and destroy it. So you don't want destroyed. You never want destroyed, and unfortunately there's so much destruction anymore, it's hard to find any place good. That's one thing I liked about the orphanage I just did. It wasn't freaking destroyed. Such little graffiti. Not tons of breaks. Stuff like that. Abandoned school theater, yeah. I'm glad that Fuzz has been able to do everything legal so far. Been in New Zealand. I think he's done 98% of his legally. Mine's probably 65, 70% legal. 60, 65, somewhere in there. Not as much as I would like. I don't know. It's part of what you do. I mean, it's you're gonna record history. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Sooner or later, there's a site. Especially what if you're gonna do a site's gonna get destroyed. There's been places like that where I've seen other explorers be told no, and a place will get destroyed, and they go in anyway. So yeah, it's just yeah, Devon, they know how it is. Devon's been doing it a good while, and we both have discussed we'd love to get in legally, but man, you really try. Getting business cards kind of made up for this. Some people like to have a nice card to look at, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm not willing to let a site go that I know will be destroyed in a month or 2 or 3 just to miss it. And I do believe urban explorers are kind of historians. I do believe we are preserving something real, not just because we want to see it. Sure, I want to see it. But any explorer that's on YouTube is wanting to share it and preserve it for a lot of people. And that's I don't know, I think it's actually kind of an important thing to do. But I know some people may not see it that way. And it doesn't matter what age. I know some people think urban exploring is a young guy's thing, but I know I've met a lot of other urban explorers older than me now. And just the last couple month and a half, I run into one guy who just recently stopped doing it. He stopped doing urban exploring at 67 years old when he got caught by the police for the 3rd time in a year. But he just figured, he's like, you know what? I'm just not got my wits about me enough to keep doing this. Obviously, as I keep getting caught now. Yeah, see, Joel, I didn't even know Fuzz was doing a live. But see, Urbex TV and Devon and me but Jericho and Fuzz were all different age groups. I don't know. I've had police go, yelled at me and Sean, what are you kids doing? I find out, wow, you're older. It's like, boy, aren't you guys got to grow up a little? It's like, nah. I don't think it's age. Enjoy it, want to see it, want to share it. Yeah, it was kind of freaky, Jewel. When Jewel went MIA, half of YouTube closed down. Yeah, I did have a quick question for any of you out there. I don't know if you... Well, I tried to bring on... I did, register my other channel yesterday. Maybe that had something to do with it. But when I tried to get on my channel tonight, it took 3 times for YouTube to bring it up. When they brought it up the first 2 times, didn't have any of my subscriptions. And it kept bringing me up as like if I was somebody else and not me going to my own channel. A little weird. Yep, Urbex TV, you and I talked about that, man. Welcome to the club. 45 going on 17, man. And yeah, Devon's, at the age I was when I started doing it. Devon got the bug. Yeah, neither did I, Devon, but I just tried logging on, and it even brought up my other 2 channels a couple times, but then when it finally brought up this channel, my Exploring the CF channel, it kept bringing it up as if I was a person. Going there, just anybody going, and it wouldn't bring up my subs, nothing. Yeah, Devon, you're 18 this year. Don't worry, man. Right about now is when you're going to stop aging mentally. It's great. Women keep aging mentally. We don't. There's a reason men marry younger a lot of times. That's the reason. Yeah, Charles, we had... you were on here one time, Charles, when I had 2 or 3 trolls, and there was a couple other times, and that's why Fuzzy and Jewel are mods. And Dude is going to be, as soon as I get my butt back to when I'm doing editing tomorrow, Dude's going to be a mod too. If I figure out. Oops. Let's not do that. I'm hitting buttons I shouldn't be hitting. Oh, there we go. Oh no, sorry, I was looking back at something. Nova, did you have any more questions, or was that it? Stopped in and said howdy and asked a question and left. No, not that type of mental, Devon. Not, that's it, as smart as you're going to get. It's as grown up as you're going to get. We guys, we can stay nice and youthful mentally. Women seem to grow up a lot more. No, I'm just curious, Nova. I've never seen you, and curious if you had any more questions or wouldn't know anything else. We're all here to... Fuzz and Among the Unknown are also fellow explorers. I don't know if Dude behind the camera, so under he helps a couple urban explorers out, including myself. Urbex TV is an urban explorer. These guys all have from different parts of the country and world, and may have some information if you know. Urbex TV is Canada. Dude, if he's still here, is from New Zealand. Let's see. Fuzz is West Virginia. Jewel is in Oklahoma. She explores also. She edges more towards the paranormal. And Among the Unknown is in Pittsburgh. He does a mix of just plain urbex and paranormal urbex. So, me, I'm just kind of an explorer that wanders around and likes to see things before they go away. Do you explore Nova Raw, or just a fan? And we've had a lot of that too. Yeah, Jewel, you're the den mother, but you also do your own type of exploration. Whether or not I'm not into the paranormal doesn't mean anything. It's still a type of urban exploring as far as I'm concerned. You're still documenting things, and well, I trust you, Charles. You haven't steered me wrong, man. Another little, something little thing I can talk about real quick. My channel was kind of pirated. And so far, YouTube hasn't got off their butts to do a damned thing about it. There's a guy called Peopleman247, then space 123. Go to that channel. Look at the header. Look at the art. Look at the name. The social media accounts. It's mine. My face, my picture. He's stolen my channel art. And is using it, kind of cloning my channel, even though it's still called Peopleman. And I've complained to YouTube now 3 times. Dude behind the camera sent a complaint in, and they still have my stuff up, and YouTube has done nothing. Just ticks me off. Charles NASCAR man, but you kind of did a little Urbex, and I count the Dead Mall stuff. Doesn't be closed. It's still urban exploring. Yes, Jewel. Jewel saw it. It's Peopleman. Let's see. I think it's 247 space 123. I think that's it right there. Is the YouTube channel. I don't have the link, sorry. But yeah, that jackass has my stuff. Me and Dude have both reported him for stealing my channel art, using my name up there. And that is against YouTube's rules right away. He took the name of my channel and put it on his header. He's got my pictures up there, my channel art, and my social media accounts. I don't want people thinking this jackass is me. So yeah. So yeah, please report this dingus. There's another guy I haven't okayed since then. He subbed me, but I haven't subbed him back because his little avatar picture looks like the dude on Peopleman's little corner room. Looks like that same dude with a wig. So I'm not sure what to do there. But I've complained to YouTube multiple ways, multiple times. Nothing's been done. So I'm sorry, but YouTube gets a big F off from me there. They've had 5-6 days. They say they'll respond in 24 hours. They haven't responded. This jackass still has his channel up. Dude complained at least once or twice. And there's Jaxie Cat. Hey, Jax. How you doing, buddy? What? Come here. But, yeah, so, hey, yeah, give me a hand, everybody. Go file a complaint against this Jack Nugget. Because I think it's copyright issue also. Because that's against YouTube. Yes, Jewel told me they are dealing with a hacker. I did, Fuzz. I had a hell of a time getting it to flag for impersonation. Because as you hit impersonating, it wants you to tell you, it goes to what videos. And if you don't click a video, it kept running me around circles. I actually had to complain about it as a third person. Not saying it was my channel, saying it was a friend's channel or somebody I knew's channel. And I listed and I put a screenshot of what he'd stolen and everything. I've done it a couple times. Like I said, dude has done it. If any of you go there and see it, report his ass. If you don't know how to report, you go into the About section. There's a flag. Hit that flag and report him, please. Help me out. Get him booted or something. The dude behind the camera looked him up as some Jack Nugget from India. A surprise. But yeah, I mean, don't steal people's crap. I mean, Exploring with Josh is talking about that tonight. And that's why I've made sure I've shared his link on here more than once. I'm not stealing it from Josh. I respect him, like, heavily. That man works his butt off going to these places. Yeah, that's our youngest. He's Jax. He's just over a year old. And he's Pepper's friend, so we have Pepper Jax. She's 2, just over 2, and he's just over 1. And he's huge, and he's insane. He's nuclear powered. Yes, he is, Charles, I know. But I don't think Zeke knows him. I talked to Dude and Zeke. They don't know him. I talked to Thomas Vlogs. He's older in New Zealand, too, and I know he was on their list. Thomas has no clue who he is either. Oh, Devon, sorry. I was just discussing, somebody has stolen my channel art, my picture, and my social media accounts are on there also. I'll use their header on their channel. If you go to Peopleman247, then space 123, and look, the whole header is my stuff. And I've complained, dude behind the cameras have been complained. We've complained for the last 5 days of YouTube, and they've done jack crap. Sorry, the reason I try to keep the bad words out is there is at least one younger CFer who I guess really likes my stuff, and I'm trying to keep it a little cleaner for that young man so he can watch also. And that is a heck of a thing to be dealing with at his age, but he's got good meds, and I hope he really gets out there and stays healthy for a long time. But yeah, Devon, go to oops, my won't go. I think Jules got the link, but 247. I think that's it right there, Devon. I'm asking everybody on here, go look at that channel, and then go to the About section, hit the flag, and complain about him. Report his butt for me, because maybe YouTube will get off their asses and do something. As much as I love YouTube, they've been getting really lazy in the last year or so. They sure were able to nail some of the best, thanks Fuzz, some of the best YouTube creators by just destroying their way of making money on YouTube. But boy, they sure as hell can't police anything worth a crap right now. Oh yeah, Devon, yeah, they copied it. They pirated my stuff and copied some of it. And it is against, I actually went through, me and Dude went through and checked YouTube's policies. What he's doing is a get booted off YouTube offense. It is copyright. You can't impersonate somebody else's channel, which is what he's doing. So yeah. And that just neat. If you go take a look at it, please report it. There is no doubt he stole my shit. And YouTube has done jack crap. And I admit I am pretty pissed because Dude kept trying. He was having a hard time even complaining. I mean, he's definitely impersonating. I asked the more people to do it. So go to the link Fuzz put up there. And please, 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 please complain. And anybody out there, watch your stuff. I ran into it on accident. I think I was actually going through my subscribers. Because I try to check out my subscribers' channels. And I clicked over that. I'm like, hell? But yeah, the dude in the avatar on that channel, little pick up there, looks a lot like another channel that subbed me. It looks like almost the same dude with a rear wig on in the other channel. It's like, You can call YouTube. I didn't know you could even call them, honestly, Jewel. I may have to do that because, honestly, I've reported this guy 3 different ways. Dude reported him 2 or 3 different ways, and we've gotten nowhere. But I don't want any of my stuff should not be out there on anybody else's channel. What if somebody clicks over there and thinks, oh, this is Exploring CF, screw that. I mean, I know Charles, he hasn't got much, but it's still my stuff. I mean, Charles, when you were going to make your video on the mall, what'd you do? You came to me and asked about using any of my stuff, didn't you? That's what you're supposed to do. And actually, on YouTube, I did find out when I was going through because of all this, if you use somebody else's video, even though it is kind of a Creative Commons license on here, if you use it in your videos, anything besides what they call reviews, like movie reviews and stuff like that, you can get away with. And then besides that, you can actually have a copyright ding put against your channel. Nice. Well, I'll have to find the number then, Jewel, because, yeah, that's going to have to do because obviously they're not paying attention. One of the biggest online resources in the world is not paying attention to their online complaints. I sent the screenshots and everything of what he's stolen and nothing. So yeah, that was pretty pissy. Oh man. Nah, he's got to be careful using people's stuff, because tell you what, people using Josh's video and not exploring with Josh, talking about somebody used his videos and didn't give him credit. If he wanted to be a jerk, depending on how they were using his video, if they were just using his video and relabeling it like he said, he can put a copyright ding against them and they can get booted. Because you can't just grab it, even though this is more of a sharing network. There are certain rules and copyrights. Yeah, I know it does, Fuzz. Yep. Me and dude researched that and steered me to it. So yeah, it's a bullshit thing. And dude did some more research. He found out it's kind of a shell bullshit thing. He doesn't even think that's really this guy's that link to that company. He doesn't even think it's linked to that. He's still bullcrap. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Even on YouTube, you don't steal people's crap. I mean, it's just standard practice on YouTube. It's just like, there's YouTube etiquette. You ask anybody before you use stuff. And you gotta make sure, because they can copyright ding you. I mean, I almost got kind of a copyright ding, because a band New Zealand shared something with me, and I posted it, one of his videos. He forgot to mention to me that he got that music from a music source that he was joined this group. Well, when you give up your membership, you give up rights to the music. He didn't tell me that. Well, obviously the guy found it on my channel, but they weren't angry. They actually said, "Oh, sorry, we see what happened here. We're going to monetize off that song. It's on your video." I'm like, I have no problem with that. So they didn't ding me. How did I know about it, Devon? I go through my subscriber list once in a while, and I try to visit everybody's channel. Honestly, I try to visit my subscribers' channels and check them out. I don't. I try to share, watch their videos, see what they put out. I'm interested in a lot of things on here. Well, I had to be going through my subscriber list, clicked on this one, and next thing I know, what pops up? My picture and my art and everything else. I don't know why he did it. They haven't got back to me. I've messaged him asking him to take it down. I said that's not legal to do. And I was going to, if he didn't take it down in a matter of a couple of days, I was going to copyright ding him. And they never responded to me, haven't taken it down, nothing. Dude behind the camera tried talking to him, nothing. So we don't know why he did it. Like I said, I found it just by surfing through my subscribers. And that's where I found it. And if he's a fan, you don't do that. You don't steal anybody's stuff. I don't care if you're a fan. Imagine if it was you, Devon, you click over some small channel just on accident and find out there's all your stuff. All your art, your picture, sitting there with all your social networks. And they've changed your artwork up, too. It's not even like they just put it on there as a fan of yours. They changed things up, took time to change it, and put it on there. So that's not cool. Not cool at all. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, Urbex TV, you're right. It is tough. Bouncer B, man. Hey, Happy New Year. Hey, no, yeah, I'll bet you are, dude. Tell you what, even down here, it's not near as cold as you guys, but it's damn cold. I'm glad I got my truck, old beater thing's got a block heater on it. Yeah, there you go, Devon. He subscribed to Dude Behind the Camera and a band of New Zealand also. They unsubscribed and dumped him as soon as they found out about what he did to my channel. So yeah, Bouncer B, sorry, I know you can't stay long, but please go to hey Fuzz, can you put that link back up for Bouncer B? Bouncer B, this guy in this link that Fuzz might put back on here in a sec. He stole my artwork and everything. I'm trying to get as many people to complain and report him as possible to get it kicked off. Yeah, be careful, Devon, because Dude Behind the Camera really did some research on that. It's a dead end thing. So It might be something he says that happens a lot. People from India steal a lot of stuff. So hopefully nobody's tagging on to your stuff too. Yeah, you told me that, Jewel. Yep. You said something about him a couple times. Yeah, B, take a look. As soon as you go to that channel, you're gonna crap. The whole header and everything is mine. It's not exactly mine. They actually took the time to change some of the channel art, but the header, all the images, the pictures, there's actually a picture of me there. Everything. Got my social and everything. I don't even know, Devon. It makes no sense. Even if you're a fan, you answer back. They haven't answered me. I'm like, hey, why? I even asked them, sent a message asking why. I asked on one of their videos too. I think I made a comment. You might be able to check that. I made a comment in one of their videos going, hey, if you got my channel art and everything up here, you need to get it off. That's it right there, B. Fuzz just put it up there. There's a link. But it's definitely mine, Devon. It's all my art, my images. They took time to cut and paste stuff of mine in there. But yeah, it's yeah, I blocked him too after I made sure I unsubscribed the little jackass. I'll have to look up how to call and get the IT person then. As long as they're not doing a dang thing. Oh no, I'll lose a subscriber. Oh, no, whatever. I want my stuff. It's mine. No, I don't know, Devon. Just somebody, it's somebody that, Jewel warned me about. Who's a troublemaker and causing some problems breaking into some stuff. It's just somebody Jewel warned me about. But that little dude, that channel that pirated me, I don't know who that dude is. But there's another subscriber, I can't name it right off the top of my head, who just subscribed recently. There's a dude in it that looks a lot like that guy. And you go to his videos. What videos he's got, it seems, I don't know, something sketchy. Oh, you're on the mobile, Devon? I don't know if you can from mobile. Oh, that's it, yeah. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, I already blocked him. You said to because he gets into your shit or something if he gets on your channel. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it PG in case that other fellow CFers watching. He's young. Oh, man. Been a rough week or so in CF land. Between finding somebody pirated my crap, my fridge dying, and my phone now dying tonight. Yay, there's more money I get to spend. Thanks, Urbex TV. I appreciate it, man. I mean, we'll see if you get any more response than I did. But like I said, send a complaint right to YouTube also if you haven't. Now I'm gonna do what Jewel said tomorrow. Try to get a hold of somebody. If I get time tomorrow, I got a lot to do. My wife's vehicle, the battery died on it. We have other vehicles, thankfully. And her tire developed a bead leak, so we had to drop it off somewhere to get fixed. I got to do all that tomorrow. Nice. I'll have to go to your channel, maybe at your Facebook page. Okay, Joel. Thanks, Urbex TV. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, Urbex TV. Hopefully you can get with B and Tay and see if you're gonna come down from Canada there to Detroit this year. Maybe I should get my passport so I can actually go across the bridge, go into Canada. I haven't been to Canada since I was a child. Didn't need a passport. You'd be able to just drive across. Now I gotta have a passport. Yay. The fam? Which fam, Devon? Have a good one, B. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Be careful out there, man. Um, Chords as in coordinates? Just Detroit. Well, Ann Arbor, Michigan is where I stay. It's a lot cheaper than trying to stay in Detroit and only like 40 minutes from Detroit. And Lang lives out there, and I found a nice hotel that's pretty close. I'll look it up again. My wife has it on her account. She has a hotels.com account. I'll look it up. It was a clean, quiet, decently cheap hotel right next to the expressway. You can get back into town. And I'll try to remember what it cost then. But I'm planning at least 2-3 days. That's cool, Devon. Yeah, they've had some good stuff, man. B really got great hits on that one vid too. Whew. Lots of views. 140K subs, the fan. Well, I'll have to check that out, Devon. See, I'm always learning something. Yeah, B and Tay and Urbex TV, they're all real good about giving some good advice and taking it also. I mean, it's great. I mean, Tay, I remember originally I told him to dump that flashlight he's using and get the light panel, and he's got the light panel and loves it. Have a good one, B. Be careful, man. Stay warm. Good luck. Well, I'm glad you guys all know the family. I have to check that out. Jeez. I feel like I'm missing out. I watch so many people's... Oh, I explore, but I love Urbex so much. I watch so many people's things. Sometimes I get... Run Road, I think, is another one I watch. And Run Explorer is a good one. I watch those. Is it Road's the other way around? One of the two is pretty new. The other one's more of a... The guy's been doing it a long time. They're good ones, too. But yeah, I just can't wait to... I'm already buzzing for warmer weather to hit because I wish I was one of the big guys that had the money and honestly the health to be out there 24/7, 365. But I don't. I can't. Maybe someday. Who knows? I'm still not even sure when or if I'm going to... Well, I might. I'm going to someday, probably. But I'm not sure when I'm going to actually monetize. I'm still trying to... I was going to work on my vlog channel tonight, but obviously not doing that now. That was my main camera for that, for the vlogging. And the tablet one isn't as good. Oh, well. I'll get it fixed tomorrow. Probably end up with a new phone, unfortunately. Maybe I'll go get another V20. But, like, this thing really did me good. I don't know if there's anything else a lot better out there right now. But no phone makes a hiss and has that type of smell come out of it, never going to be okay again. Anybody else got anything else they want to throw out there right now? It can be Urbex, can be equipment, weather, stupid weather. I want spring. I want to go explore stuff. I've explored plenty of stuff in the cold near late. In Detroit this year was cold. Down south it was 20 degrees doing the water park, which I can't wait till that's out later in the winter. But mid-late winter is when the Exploring with Sean videos will go away. And no more Sean. Too bad. He was a good guy to explore with. A little dry, but good guy to explore with. Oh, fuzz. Trust me, man. It needs to. The weather needs to go away. I'm tired of it. I hate cold. Part of me wishes I lived down south, because maybe then I could at least keep exploring down around the whole lower part of the country year round. Have a good one, Urbex TV. Nice to see you are alive. And I really hope you can make it this year. Once again, another explorer I get to meet. I definitely want to meet more of the St. Louis crew this year, too. Yeah, Charles NASCAR Man. We did. Devon from Explore Among the Unknown there. Devon was talking about it. Yes. There's some Facebook pages I'm on that were talking about it, too. So, yeah. And there's not a couple of people that posted videos, too, of breaking things, getting into some sites on a couple of Urbex channels that people are ticked about. Oh, I have a good one, Urbex TV. Alistair, hey, how's it going? Scotland, yeah, it's, oh man, you are up early. It's what, 5 a.m. there? You're 6 hours ahead? Yeah, Alistair is Scotland like Pajerico is. He's 6 hours ahead of us. So he's up real early. Thanks for stopping in, man. I am probably going to be on here for about another 10 minutes. At 11:45 latest, I am done. Might be done before that if anybody has anything else to talk about. We've been on here a good while. 5:30. Whew. You are up early, Alistair. Alistair, sorry. Yeah, I checked out your last vid there. That was pretty good. I like that. Time lapse is fun. How long is the stream so far, Devon? And one of my shorter ones, actually. 1 hour and 36 minutes. So about 9 minutes, so just under 9 minutes, I'm done. Fell asleep early? Nice. Hey, Alistair, are you as cold there as we are over here in half of America? There are a lot of us that we are way into the negative Celsius right now. Because I think right now, I can't even check my phone now since it broke tonight. Wow, that's going to kill me. Last I knew, we were still about negative 12 or 13 Celsius here. For your channel, Devon? If I had any criticism for you guys, Devon, and this is coming from an auto mechanic, keep that in mind. A 25-year auto tech. Maybe the language. YouTube is actually frowning on a lot of cussing these days. And also, they are re-rating some people. So maybe cut the language a little bit. I was watching your best of video the other day. Your recap. Once again, I'm an auto mechanic, so I know plenty of cuss words. But yeah, the language is a little harsh. You guys aren't quite to walk into an auto shop, make a mechanic blush yet, but I know YouTube is frowning on that a little more. And your video length is totally up to you, Devon. I have no problem with longer videos. I know a lot of people, the attention spans show 3 to 6 minutes is average watch time, I think, on YouTube. I sit down and watch long videos all the time. All those family-friendly channels. Wow. Go Fuzz. Yeah, we've been running like 30 degrees below normal in half of America here, Alistair. Dang cold. Yes, B-Town Paranormal, welcome. Yes, we've had some hacker stuff, and also somebody pirated some of my channel, which I told people about. Braxton German. Oh, you missed some up and down chit-chat here and there, discussion of what we all want to go explore coming up in the warm weather, whether it be with our groups or by ourselves. You missed somebody pirating my channel a little bit, some of the artwork and general Urbex chat and stuff like that. Yeah, Alistair, you're right. They are getting a little crazy about restricting. I understand some of the language stuff. They're trying. That's why they're going more with watch time than anything right now. They're trying to compete more, getting viewers in front of the screen so they can do more advertising. I think they're trying to bring the advertising revenue back up for not just them, for creators. So they're trying to get watch time. That's a big deal right now for them and the advertisers. And watch time, they can't show as much as many people in language. So, Yeah, Devon, I did. Yeah, some of my earlier videos, there's a lot I had to cut because, yeah, I was a little mouthy. Like I said, auto shut mouth. There's a lot of people out there that, I mean, I've discussed a couple of Urbex people earlier on. I did my one feed discussing clickbaiters, including the ones that me and Sean totally disproved in that video. I'm still debating on whether or not to show how we disproved them in my vid when that place comes out later in the year. Well, that's cool, Jewel. You are the wife. I like that. Yeah, Devon. Yeah, I mean, I got other words I try to use for cuss words, and I think it's the big one's the F bomb, but I even try to limit my 4-letter S words. But sometimes I use rat's ass and donkey's butt and stuff like that. I know it sounds stupid, but I just try to watch my mouth. Auto mechanics. Really? War on bomb? Ugh. Is that YouTube that did that, Alistair, or was that somebody over there that did that? Wow, I don't know. One of my videos had a weapons test range in the title. I think I didn't get censored yet. We'll see. Yeah, B Town Jewel's the den mother. I know we said it earlier, but I really think that when she was pretty much offline there for some time, that I think that's why YouTube, everybody's stuff dropped down. Wow, Alistair, that's kind of weird how they would. Did you already complain? Oh, you fixed. Okay, been fixed. Okay. Too bad YouTube won't pay attention to some guy pirating my channel. Yeah, I tried it, Devon. I really tried to clean my language up. Every once in a while, I leave one or two in. I think there's one or two in my bloopers when I just did the outtakes. You can't take them all out. And I think even the parents of the one younger CF child that watches my videos, I think they understand. And I did put NSFW at the beginning in the description, which a lot of people don't watch. I just click. But yeah, I try. But you know, sometimes you're gonna say something bad. Says you trip or your drone flies into a wall. Boy, I think I had some rants that day on camera. Whew. I thought about it in overall. I did, but sometimes beeping. There's a couple I'd have to beep enough. I don't know, might be kind of stupid. I might have to put music over it instead, man. Oh, my wife. One of my videos. I think it was the orphanage. She was really good about just taking the audio out just for a millisecond, so you really couldn't hear me say the word. And a lot of people don't even realize it because I got the background music, and it kind of hit it, but there's like a little blip in the sound where that my word is just gone. She had a couple times. Nice. Yeah, Alistair, if you check out Fuzz has the channel title, the channel link. If you go there, you'll type it up, you'll see my picture, a bunch of stuff of mine. And if you go and you can actually do a complaint under the About section. If you want to send one, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, overall, my wife has had to edit some of my stuff. She's also one that told me to watch my happy mouth. I did warn a new YouTuber here recently in the last year about putting found dead body in her title when she didn't find it at all. All she did was have a couple links or to a couple newspaper articles where somebody had found a dead body in that location once a year or two ago. Not in her video, and that to me was kind of a lie. Clickbait, I did talk to her about it. But yeah, Sean and I did debunk a clickbait murder scene at the old hospital we explored. I'm still on the fence where I do not want to start a YouTube channel war with this person. Because unfortunately, this little nugget head is popular and has way more subs than I do, and that is a bad thing to get into an argument with. Yeah, B-Town, that's the problem I'm having. Is somebody did something screwy. Scarborough Sasquatch Station. Yeah, what do you guys think? You think I should maybe just leave that part out of that video for the hospital when I get there later in the year? I mean, part of me, which I don't want to do because it's using his stuff. I don't want to use his channel video, but I could put his name in the video and talk about it, how they called it a murder scene, and it wasn't. But this guy uses a lot of clickbait, and some of the people on here have been on with me a while will remember me talking about the guy, and he's posted his name, his channel, and at YouTube, and all of his videos got between 1 and 3 little hotties dressed in mini skirts and almost nothing going around with them, so-called exploring, and he runs into murder scenes here and blood here, but he's got like, I thought he had around 200,000-300,000 subs. It's like, wow. I might be wrong on that. It's hard to keep track of everybody's numbers. I don't, B-Town Paranormal. That is somebody else who's going through my subscriber list, watching my subscribers' channels and checking them out. And that popped up on my face, on my screen, and I went, holy crap, they stole my stuff. And I can't get an answer from them, and I've been trying to report them. But what do you guys think? Should I even talk about that fake murder scene we debunked when I do my video on that hospital later in the year? Even if I don't mention him and his little channel, well, not little channel. I have a little channel. He's got like channel like 300 times the size of mine. You think I should mention it or leave it out? Oh, totally, or just don't mention who he is? Yeah, Alistair, I do have a second and third channel. I haven't done anything with them yet. They're 2 vlog channels. One is just a vlog that's going to be about any old thing, but was delayed by the dying of my vlogging camera. The other one is a vlog channel going to be about my lung problem. Mostly about cystic fibrosis issues and up days, down days, treatments, workouts, hospital stays, meds, how we deal with it, stuff like that. Alistair, I will do that as soon as I get them up and running. I don't even have the links on here right now. But, I will let everybody know as soon as I get them going. I don't know if it'd be worth your checking out, but you can throw an eyeball on them and see what you think. When I want to get some video on there right now, I got nothing. I really haven't even done much of the channel art yet. But I do appreciate that, though. I appreciate the interest. I will at least let you guys know. Oh, Devon, I was talking when Sean and I were out this last summer to explore an abandoned hospital. We'd watched a bunch of videos on this place because it's been explored by a decent amount of people. And this guy who posts a lot of clickbait, little hottie girls in halter tops and miniskirts, he goes with him everywhere, it seems. We 1 and 3 of them. He finds blood and murder scenes everywhere, supposedly. He did a video of that hospital and did a clickbait, did a murder scene they found. Well, Sean and I decided to look at the video and see if we could find it in this whole huge hospital complex. And paying attention to the video and looking at the backgrounds and the angles of things, we found a murder scene. We also found out where they tested the fake blood in 2 of the rooms down in the hallway. We found out it was total bullcrap. I mean, Sean was in the Marines and he'd seen enough blood, including his own. I've been in the hospital enough and seen my own blood and a bunch of other people's plenty. It was fake as crap. But I want to call this guy out by name because you call out somebody that's got like 300 times your subscribers or more, you can kind of get stomped on. I've seen it happen. And somebody's telling the truth. So maybe should I just put it out there without using his name? Maybe like that. So that's what I was kind of figuring. Should I just leave it out? Well, I'm not going to use his footage Nova Raw because that's copyright offense there. You kind of get a little trouble. Well, I'm not even sure if I should use his name. Maybe just say, hey, we found this so-called murder scene, and yeah, it's fake. Maybe I'll just do that. But yeah, we found the murder scene. We videoed it. Got us going through it, and where we found how they faked it. We found an oil can, an oil bottle in a toilet 2 rooms down. Stick your finger in there, they mixed food dye with oil, motor oil. And you see they sprayed it in walls and were testing it in certain places. Jeez. Yeah, I think Novara, I think you're probably right. Yeah, the guy also, Devon, the guy who did this clickbait murder scene, I saw his name spray painted and his YouTube channel all over this place. He did it in like 10 different spots at least. I heard from some other people that yes, he does this a lot. He spray paints his name and his YouTube channel all over the place. Brings his little hotties with him, does this stuff. And I've seen your vids, Devon. You are definitely not a clickbaiter. I like when you guys had to scoot the hell out of one end of the school building because people came in the other end. Every stomp is a promotion. Yeah. Alistair. Yeah. Yeah, see, Alistair, the funny thing is, you might, Alistair, I mean, I almost feel like saying the name of the place here just because it's been exploited. It's not something hidden. It's in the open in this place. There's no fences around it. The police are not allowed to even come after you there and go in. The police don't even patrol it, supposedly. As far as we know, they don't. People are driving in and driving around this place while we're there. Except it's a very tough place. You gotta be careful. We did have people tracking us there, and we had to get away into some tunnels. And these 4 guys, 2 of them had bats, which we were a little outnumbered. Would you rather? Chalking, advertising the chalkboard. I would never graffiti, Devon. Putting my exploring handle on a chalkboard or a dry erase board does not bother me. If it's not damaging a site, something somebody can erase, something not permanent, something... And there's a lot of sites where people I've been to, in a little like dry erase board in one of the break rooms, I left my exploring handle. I was like the 6th guy there. And later, a couple of friends of mine, about a year or 2 later, sent me an image where I was like the 3rd in one place who'd ever explored it. They were like the 9th, and there was a list. People had let their names. And one guy even got a hold of me off that list, found me online. And we actually explored together once. So I don't know. Leaving dry erase boards and chalkboards, I think, are fair game. Spray painting is not fair game. You are damaging. I don't know about stickers, Alistair, because it's hard to get them off. I do carry a dry erase marker and a piece of chalk in my pack. Oh yeah, Devon, chalkboard. That was Sean's thing. Sean started to bring in the chalk with us. He's like, come on, it's a chalkboard. It's made to be drawn on. It's erasable. Then we ran into dry erase boards. We're doing that there too. Yeah, Sean started carrying a piece of chalk. God, I think he actually had one in the hospital we explored 15 years ago. 20 years. Oh my God. 20 years ago. Yeah, just spray paint and your name and big channel and stuff. If this place, hospital, means Sean explored is big and out in the open and a lot of people have done it, it's pretty sketchy, but do you think I should share it open here, or do you still think it's still bad? The place is so torn up, you can't tear it up any worse. I mean, honestly, if you saw it, you can't tear it up worse. If you go back in my channel and look early on, I did one like an abandoned estate. It was $1 million estate built in the 30s, and it was a kind of a safe home for women and children, then a rest home. If you look at how torn that is, that's how bad this hospital is. Well, not quite that bad, very close. Out of this whole complex, I think 85% of all the windows are busted out even. Even clear up to the 8th floor. But I don't know. I know on the video I'm going to release the name. I talked about some friends and a couple other explorers, and I am going to release the name because I'm going to do some history on it, and there's just nothing left to destroy anymore. Oh, bad condition doesn't even come close to Vaughn. It's for as long as it was closed and as bad as this monstrous complex is, it just shows you it was just open. Everybody could get to it. It's crazy how bad it was. And it's huge. So it took people had to go out of their way to really go through a place this huge with all the tunnels and everything to do this much destruction. Which once again makes it bad for us, but this place is you definitely had to wear masks, especially down in the tunnels. Wow, mold. Yeah, the title will be there in that one, the name of the place. And I'm going to have there's a good amount of history on it. And how bad it's torn up, probably. Might do a first voiceover on it. But it's a hospital out in Indiana. It's the best I'll say right now, but you might be able to find it by doing some searching. Well, Devon, if it is, it's still fun, man. You know how it is. Thanks, Jewel. Have a good one, hon. Appreciate you very much. We all enjoy and really like having you be our dead mother. Have a good one. And in exactly 3 minutes and 10 seconds, I'm done. I've already got my off button set. You know, it usually takes its time. But yeah, no, I'd never paint. I mean, me and Sean on the way back from Indiana, these guys had cards and really seemed like good explorers. We saw them from a distance painting the damn building we just explored. But yeah. Well, Alistair, thanks for coming in late. Appreciate you. I know you where you're at, man. Wow, it's early for you. Charles, Devon. And don't worry, Devon, we're okay, dude. Just chalk it up as a mistake. Just be careful using personal info and stuff. But in a long video, gonna help a man out earlier, but no, we got no problems between us, Devon, and I would love to explore with just you or your crew if they're up for it. And I am gonna get there one way or another. Because like I said about your video, you really put a lot of quality and work into them. Fuzz, man. Thanks for hanging again, dude. And dude, send me a notification if you do a live stream. Get a hold of me on Hangouts or something. Jewel can't keep track of all of us all the time. Charles, thank you again. And hey, you need to get another good vid out. I want to see you do some more good places like you did, and a little more of a documentary style. That's kind of nice. You could do some documentary urbex. I kind of dig that. So a place like that you can share. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna try to bring up my encoder here, and I am going to hop on out of here. But you guys all have a good one, and talk to you later. Stay warm.